Guys, welcome back to my channel to solve a Hackerrank problem. This time we would like to continue with another solution of picking numbers. If you have seen my previous video about picking numbers, the first solution, it has to iterate 100 times. So this is the previous solution that thought of. But I don't really like it because you need to iterate 100 times. I try to find another solution using HashMap because HashMap has a key and value set. So let's rewrite this implementation. So first I would like to sort the input so then we can have every number is in order from the lowest number to the highest number. And then I create a hash map, and then we need to iterate through the input list. In these things we need to set the numbers with the actual count, occurrence, or the frequency numbers of each integer and put it into our hash map. So if the hash map already contains key I, then it means if it contains key I, it means that we need to increase the frequency, right? So then we set the map for that key with the incremented number. If it doesn't exist, then we just add the number into the map with the initial value 1. So after we map the number and the its frequency, then we need to find the maximum length of the subarray that we can have. So we will iterate through the hash map. So then we get the key, and then if key plus 1, so it means if our key is 1, and then if it exists in the hash map a number 2, then we will put them as a subarray. So imagine it's like this, right? If the key is 1, so then next key will be 2, right? So it means that we can actually the value of 1 plus the value of 2, and then we get the frequency, we get the length of subarray. This is what we want. But if the current key is 1 and the next key supposed to be 2 but it doesn't exist, then it means the length will be the value of key 1 plus 0. That's why I have this kind of check. If the numbers contains key plus 1, which is contains this, then we can have the next count become numbers dot get key plus 1. But remember that we need to reset the next count to 0 back, because if the numbers doesn't contains the key, then it should be 0. So after this we have the value of our next key. Then now we need to compare with the max value, and then from here we need to return our max. Okay, this one is wrong, it should be, yeah. And then will it pass all of the test cases? It does pass all the test cases. In the previous solution, we know that we loop 100 times, but in this case, we loop at the size of the hash map. So for example, if this, so this is only loop 5 times, and this one also only loops 3 times. So it depends on the size of the hash map. It doesn't have to loop through all of the 100, even though there are no numbers on it. We just keep looping on it. So I think this one is faster. So what do you think? Do you think it is better than the previous solution, or do you have any other opinion about this? If you have any other opinion, if you have any other questions, just please ask, please let me know, and I will be really happy to discuss it with you, explain to you, and see you next time in the next video. Bye!